Hey guys, what's up? Shadowlands back from their video. Today I am going to be telling you guys about some reasons that we as players may feel like we may be getting worse at combat arms and why that is somewhat true, but for the most part it's really not, and it's just us being hypercritical of ourselves and stuff like that. But I'm going to go into detail in a second. Wanted to apologize for how long it's taken me to get these videos out, guys. I actually got this idea from another video that I watched. I will be linking the channel and the video that I got this idea from down below, because it definitely identified with me as a person who's been playing this game for a long time, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will feel the same way once we get into the thick of things here. So without any further ado, I kind of want to go in, why do you think you're getting worse at combat arms, and why do you keep feeling like you're not doing as well as you used to, or, oh, you don't play as well as you used to, I used to be an absolute god at this game and now I suck at it, and stuff like that. And we all have those times where, like, oh, we go into ruts and we feel like we're doing badly, and then we have those games where we do really well and we feel like we're doing great, but overall we feel like we're just not doing as well as we used to, and that's really not the case. I want to go into why we actually think and feel like that. So first of all, you're probably playing the game more, and it becomes less of a fun pastime, and instead becomes something you feel the need to be good at. It's kind of like a sport. You treat it like it's like your music practice. You have to go and be the first chair on violin. You have to be perfect, or you have to go to soccer practice and get really good at it and be the best soccer player on your team. I don't know anything about soccer, so that could be completely irrelevant. I don't know. But the point is, you practice at it and you treat it like it's a sport or a competitive hobby or something that you really want to be good at and you want to win at. And that's the thing where you really get caught up on winning, which is not a bad thing. You can totally go for winning. It's a very important goal. Like, coming out on top is actually the end goal of things. You want your team to win. You want to do well yourself. But you're not treating it like a game anymore, and that's also totally fine. It becomes something that you ingrain yourself with, and it's very much a part of who you are and who you let shape you. But we're not going into that today. Today, the whole point is you begin to subconsciously scrutinize yourself because you're not treating it like a game anymore. You're treating it like a sport or a competitive hobby, and that's a good thing. It can be something you really enjoy doing, and if that's where you want to put your time, power to you. It's a fun game, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do that. But what you have to recognize is that when you play a lot of a game, even if you are telling yourself that you're keeping it casual, the more you do something, the more you feel inclined to want to be good at it, spend more time at it, and get really good at it. So you subconsciously scrutinize yourself for very minute details, like, oh, you missed that jump, or, oh, your first shot was off, causing your recoil to make things a little bit harder, or, oh, you didn't reload at the right time, or stuff like that. Very minute details, so you'll get killed in ways that you're like, okay, that was a dumb mistake. And sometimes it's like, okay, you can blame it on lag, you can blame it on your own FPS, you can blame it on whatever you want, and sometimes you'll be right, and other times it will be just like, no, he outplayed you, or she outplayed you, or whatever. And that's okay. Recognizing when you get outplayed is actually a great thing to do. If you can actually verbally tell yourself when you get outplayed, dang, I really just got outplayed. Now how can I fix that? When you say that, you allow yourself to think and move forward. If you sit there and you blame it on something, whether you're right or wrong, you're going to be saying, okay, you're not accepting the fact that you messed something up, and that's not a good thing. It's okay to recognize that you mess up sometimes, because that's when you subconsciously learn, okay, I can't do that again. And saying that verbally to yourself is actually a great way. It's a great practice that I used for a long time when I was running Tears of Fear. We were doing clan wars like every day. Whenever we messed up, I wouldn't yell at my clanmates, I wouldn't yell at myself. I would say, okay, what did I do wrong? What went wrong there? Okay, we have to accept what went wrong so that we can talk about it and move forward from there. That's really important, even if you're just talking to yourself and looking like a crazy person. But that's a good thing. Now, if you've played this game for a long time, you may feel like you have the right to be good at it, and that's a bad thing. And when I say it's a bad thing, I mean it's a bad mentality to be in, and it puts you in a bad spot for moving forward. If you sit there forever feeling like you have the right to something, especially like feeling like you just deserve to be better at a game, you may be very good at the game without even thinking about it, and like I said, you're scrutinizing yourself over small details, but when you feel like you have that like self-righteous, like, I need to be good at this game because I played it for a while, time investment does not always pay off the same way for different people, partly for what I was just talking about. If someone's in a better positive mindset, accepting when they mess up and they're trying to move forward with that, they're going to be in a positive mindset. In 1 year from now, even if they've played the same amount of time as you, if they have a positive mindset while you or your friend are having a really bad negative mindset, you're going to see differences in skill levels, because you're going to see people that are willing to take what they've messed up and go and fix that. Even if they're not consciously trying to fix it, it's something that they store in the back of their mind. It's your whole subconscious of playing games, and it's muscle memory. It's everything to do with that. It's what you're doing. You tell yourself, okay, I need to slow down and take this shot more precisely. I need to focus on the times when I scope in. Maybe I need to drag my mouse a bit more before I quick scope. Maybe I need to be a little less jumpy with my mouse. I'm actually horrible about that myself as a player. If you guys watch my gameplays, you guys see that I do kind of like jerk my mouse around a lot. That's just how I play. And that actually comes from me playing console games where I'm a little more jerky on those, and it works for me on console because console games tend to have a lot more aim assist, whereas this game doesn't have a lot of aim assist at all, if any. In fact, you can be aiming directly at somebody and have your bullet go like just past their head or whatever. I don't know, stuff like that. But the thing is, you just really need to practice at that kind of stuff and focus on keeping yourself in a Zen mode. It's okay to get emotional about something. In fact, getting emotional, getting a little bit angry, having fun, and allowing yourself to enjoy the game is all part of the experience, especially in competitive gameplay. Just make sure that you recognize where those emotions need to lead to and how you need to, I guess, think about the afterthought. Like, after the whole event has happened, whether you won or lost the game, or even if it's a single life, think about it critically and think about, okay, what did I really do wrong there? And even you don't even have to answer yourself. Just ask yourself the question, what did I do wrong? And think about it as you go back into it. And yeah, you may die 12 times. You may die 50 times before you get it right, but the thing is, you're standing back up and you're doing it again, you're going back out there and practicing, and that's what makes a better player. That's what makes all these god-tier great players. To some degree, yeah, it's their ability to aim really fast and have really fast reflexes, but I guarantee you talk to any of these professional players, whether it's Call of Duty, Combat Arms, Overwatch, it doesn't matter what game, even League of Legends, doesn't have to be a first-person shooter. Talk to these people, and they really scrutinize over every little detail, but they do it in a positive light. They do it in a positive manner. They don't sit there, they beat themselves up for it all the time. They might do it if they lose a massive like national championships game, but they'll do it for a day and then they'll go back to practicing. And it's the best kind of mindset for everyone to have if we can all do that. Not everyone's a hacker, unfortunately. There are times when everybody screws up. I screw up constantly. You see it in my videos. Everyone screws up, and as soon as we all recognize that and we're able to move on and talk about, okay, how can we improve? Coach each other, teach each other. We move forward not only as a community, but as an actual set of players. We are more enjoyable people to be around, and we get better at the game ourselves. And that's how you can stop feeling like you're not doing badly at Combat Arms, because chances are you're not sucking at Combat Arms. You're just not thinking about it the right way, or you're overanalyzing your situation. But hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Shadowlands out.